Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing earnings before they come out. Today we're going to be doing Micron, set to report tomorrow after the close, September 25th, 2024. For news, tomorrow we have new home sales and petroleum status report, and then a couple of auctions. Micron is supposed to come out with an EPS forecast of 97 cents, and I've seen higher estimates therefore after. It has 6 estimates, and last year's EPS was $1.21, so it's not too far off last year's EPS, but it is decreased. Let's go ahead with some news first. Analysts have mixed opinions on Micron, whether it's a buy or a sell ahead of its Q4 earnings report. But here are some key points to consider. They have strong revenue growth, their earnings improvement, and demand for AI servers. The increased adoption of AI servers, which require substantial memory, is likely to boost Micron's revenues. Micron is expected to report a year-over-year growth of 90%. With projected revenues around $7.64 billion respectively. With earnings improvement, the earnings per share is coming in at $1.11, which is a notable improvement from the previous year's loss. So you can see that that's the it got that from Yahoo. So Yahoo's coming in with $1.11. Demand for AI servers, I already said that. Challenges, their macroeconomic concerns, inflationary pressures, which hopefully the cuts will help them, and potential global economic slowdown could impact consumer spending on memory chips, meaning that people aren't really buying smartphones, or they're not really seeing a demand for them to be made anymore. Also, trade tensions. Micron's heavy reliance on China poses risks due to ongoing trade tension between the U.S. and China. If we see here, we're going to go to Zacks and see what they have to say about Micron. So again, they're going to report earnings after the market close on September 25th. The company projects fiscal fourth quarter revenues of 7.6 plus or minus 200 million. The estimate for the top line is pegged at 7.64 billion. Meanwhile, Micron estimates adjusted earnings of $1.08. So there's another estimate, which is has risen over the past couple of days or even months. The consensus mark for the bottom line has been revised upward by 2 cents to $1.10 per share over the past 60 days, which indicates a robust improvement from the year-ago quarter loss of $1.07. Okay, so you can see that they're coming with $1.10 and $1.11, but then on the NASDAQ, it's coming in at 97 with 6 estimates. What's the factor shaping Micron? Micron's fourth quarter results are expected to get a significant boost from rising demands of memory chips, driven by the adoption of graphic processing units, which enable artificial intelligence servers, which is cool. As data center operators expand their capabilities with generative AI and large language models powered by GPUs, memory becomes a critical component. So this surge in demand for AI servers is likely to have bolstered Micron's revenues during the to-be-reported quarter. Okay. An additional factor supporting Micron's performance is the improving supply-demand balance in the memory chip market. So it's not just like Blackwell NVIDIA chips. For several quarters, though, Micron has been struggling due to excess inventory across various sectors, which weighed on its financial results. However, the company has seen better conditions over the past 3 quarters. In the past 4 quarters, they've beat EPS estimates. So This allows an increase in the prices for DRAM and NAND D memory chips, which are core to its business. However, it's not all rosy for Micron, so there's some bad news here. Despite these positive drivers, some challenges may have tempered the overall gains. Inflationary pressures and concerns about a potential global economic slowdown have dampened consumer spending, which is likely to have softened demand for memory chips in the smartphone and personal computer markets, two of Micron's key segments. And two, Micron's heavy reliance on China is a potential downside due to the ongoing trade tensions between the U.S. and China. The company's margins may have also been strained by the higher mix of lower margin NAND products and only minimal reductions in manufacturing costs. Year to date, Micron shares have risen 6.5%, underperforming the Zacks computer and technology sector's increase of 22.2%. You can see here with Nvidia outperforming them. And then you have Micron here at the bottom with a whopping 6.5%. Let's take a look at the conclusion, and then we'll hop over to our charts. Micron is in a strong position to deliver solid growth driven by rising demand for memory chips in its AI servers and improving market dynamics. However, challenges like soft consumer demand, trade tensions with China, and margin pressures should temper expectations for a significant breakout in the near term. Given its attractive valuation and improving fundamentals, holding Micron's stock for now seems like the best strategy, which is what the AI model said as well. Holding Micron stock to see how the macroeconomic and trade tensions evolve. If you're considering an investment, it might be wise to wait for the earnings report and market reaction before making a decision. Okay, let's take a look at our charts here. On what is this? Trading View, we have our weekly candle, and Thinkorswim on the right, we have our day candle. You can see we found a bottom here at around $85, and we're currently trending in a buy up from our first green candle with at $93. Our RSI is low. We haven't hit a green candle on our oscillator yet, which might signal that it could reject coming off our level if it finds a resistance zone at 93 or 95, 94-ish. And on Thinkorswim here, we have our day candle. You can see we found a low at around $85 and $90 respectively. And we bounced off of our, looks like our 20 EMA at 88 a while ago, back in March. And we're currently in two buys. I'm going to zoom in here to our 4-hour candle. You can see here it hasn't broken above our 50 EMA line, which may trigger a reversal to the downside if margin pressures and relations with China don't come out as beneficial as we'd like. But if their fundamentals improve, then we could see a pop here back to our second support or resistance, in which we found at 107, 108. And then if we go back just a second, or see on our weekly candle here on the left, that we had a high of about 135 and it went all the way up to 150. But we currently may have found a low for Micron here, which is a great buy for Micron at a valuation price. So again, things to consider. Micron has strong revenue growth. It has earnings improvement, and it's beat earnings the last 4 EPSs. It has demand for AI servers, which we saw with Oracle and Nvidia and the other semiconductor stocks. But the challenges are that macroeconomic concerns are taking effect, and the trade tensions with China and the US are taking effect. Again, we could reject here at $95, but if we pierce through in the morning, it could be a good thing. So you'll have to see. This is a day ahead or before earnings exactly. So again, you're looking for a price target of about let's say 110 to about 82. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.